Okay, so setup wise, I would say a couple of changes there in terms of, sort of the grip position. Okay, doesn't look massive, but the right hand on here now, these fingers and they look a bit smaller because you're not wrapped underneath quite so much. That right hand's got a little bit more kind of on top, so we're not locking the webbing in like a sort of Meccano set. The knuckles are in line, your right hand just sitting a little bit more on top there, getting to what you would find a slightly more neutral grip. That's going to be one thing that's going to help that golf club from duck hooking quite so much. Okay, that's going to be the first change there, obviously. And we said obviously grip pressure, not squeezing it too tight. So that's your main adjustment setup. In terms of the swing, what you had before was, again, slightly sort of tilted back. So when you got to the top of the backswing here now, your spine angle sort of leaning back this way, when your head's going a little bit kind of in this sort of orientation, which is going to cause you now to come slightly more over the top. So when you come back to go, your head now moving a long way in front of the golf ball there now as you go into impact. This frame here now is the ball hasn't even gone and your hands are out of the screen kind of past the golf ball. And then when you get to the next frame, here, the ball's obviously gone, but your hands are pretty much well past your body, okay? We want to see that golf ball gone when your hands are, well, probably there, So look at this on the right-hand side here now. Okay. Getting that spine angle a bit behind the goal. We need to get that spine tilted a little bit more, but it's getting there, okay? It's not going to change this way that quickly.
More straight. So
a little bit more kind of...
going like this.
Yeah, you're tilting to the target. We've got to feel you a little bit more, almost leaning actually the other way. So you definitely get some space between your trail hip there, okay? So this hip moves away off that, if I do a different line, the red line there. Your hip moves nicely off that red line there, okay? We want to get that chest behind the ball more. So that's actually not too bad there. Then there's a little bit of a lean there, but when you come back to goal, that's sort of now at impact, okay? But your hands, you can see now, are more in line, whereas this one here, the hands are further forward. Then the next frame, when the hands are past the body, sorry, just over there. There you go. On this next frame now, when the hands go past the body, they're not too dissimilar there. The ball's gone, and you can see your sort of impact position here now when you're coming in. Everything now is a little bit more kind of chest to the golf ball here, as opposed to kind of chest spinning way left, and that's the key thing. We don't want you spinning out quite so much, okay? So that's just the frame before impact. Look at the difference in where your hands are. So they've gone in front of the body there, okay? So these hands are way in front of that impact line. That's probably, again, a millisecond before impact, but your hands are still left of that red line as we look, whereas this one, they've already gone past it, So your hands are so far in front, you're de-lofting it, which, again, is almost a necessity when your club was strong, With the irons, that worked really well, 7-iron, de-loft to a 5-iron, goes like 190, really low, and you think, well, why am I in a driver? 7-iron goes 190, and that's the thing, with a technique or a method that you had, some clubs would work, others wouldn't. With your wedges, you're going to be very, very steep and probably chunky on these shots there, okay, and struggle to hit the ground properly. With a drive, there's not enough loft, so you just hit that smother hook. With the iron, it can work, but again, it's working in such a way, but you're hitting the ball almost, that sounds daft, hitting the ball too far, but your 7-iron going at 170, 180, it's almost out of control. There's no middle ground. You say you struggle for 60, 70 yards, well, your full 7-iron going 180, then your 8-iron's going like 160, 165, your 9-iron's like 155, 150, your wedge is like, well now your shortest club in the bag goes 130, well everything from there down you're going to struggle with, aren't you? So it's really, really hard for you to be more accurate with the accuracy clubs in your bag, and again, you're not benefiting with that extra length that you're getting with the driver going that much further. What you're kind of all condensed in one. As I go, exactly. Again, that in some ways is the right thing to do. You've got to make sure we stay behind that ball so we can feel that kind of release of the club. And again, always about that sort of pebble skimming position. So the right shoulder's going to work under, but it's going to work under because your body has moved in this fashion. So if you sort of face on here now, I'm going this way, like that. Which looks like if I have no arm, it's daft, doesn't it? But if I put my arm here now and do this, you're like, oh, he's throwing the ball. If I go this way and go, and now put a rugby ball in my hand, it looks normal. Put a golf in my hand, it looks normal. But to take the arms away, the body looks a bit of a weird sort of orientation with that sort of that tilt. My hips sort of sticking out there somewhere, whereas you tend to slide it back. Exactly. So you slide your lower half, and then it's just going to be coming over the top steep. Like I say, steep with your irons, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Works all right. Steep with the driver. With your wedges, you're going to struggle. Does that make sense? Brilliant. Really good.
Now because of the rain that's meant to be coming in.
Exactly. Well, if you're down, what range do you go to?
Vegan.
Okay. if you can, I know the beams might be quite close. You going with someone or by yourself?
Yeah, with a couple of mates.
Get them to film from face on, and then film the swing and send it back to me. We can have a look at how your practice is looking during the session. Yeah.
Okay.
So we keep on top of that. So we don't, again, back moving too far. We don't want you coming back. Oh, have a lesson, go yeah, and you come back. I got it, Gav. Where are you going? So we can just kind of hit that middle ground, so you know what is too far one way, too far t'other, and we can hit the middle. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, mate. Makes sense. Good stuff. Right.